Hello there, everybody. This is Dawson. I'm back with another Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie review for you today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the fifth Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, released in 2003, directed by Marcus Nispel in his first ever movie that he directed. And the film stars Jessica Biel, Andrew Bryanowski, Eric Baffler, Jonathan Tucker, Mike Vogler, and R. Lee Ermey as the evil sheriff. And the basic plot of this one, I'm just going to read off the internet, is as follows. In this remake of the horror classic, a group of young travelers, including Aaron, Andy, and Morgan, come across an isolated rural home while driving through Texas. Unfortunately for them, the decrepit house is the residence of a family of deranged backwoods killers. Most notably, a hulking masked brute known as Leatherface. Who begins to hunt down the deranged youths down. Will any of the friends survive the nightmarish ordeal? Find out in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. And that's your plot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. Well, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. This is a very interesting remake. This is the one that is regarded as one of the worst horror remakes of any of the horror remakes. And most people do not like this movie. In fact, this movie has very negative reviews when it comes to it. And by the way, as I'm filming this video, yesterday was the anniversary of this movie. So this movie came out October 17th of 2003. So, yeah. And, so this movie was not very well received by, critics. In fact, most people call this movie the worst horror remake out there. I don't mind this movie. Sure, it has a lot of problems. Mainly the cast. The Sawyer family is now known as the Hewitt family. R. Lee Ermey plays a very mean sheriff. He's actually the main villain of this movie. Leatherface is now known as Thomas Hewitt. That's pretty much it. The cast of this movie is good. I think for one, Jessica Biel as Erin Hardesty, and somebody thought she's related to Sally Hardesty. No, she's not. Some people think she is, but she's not. So So, anyway. But, yeah, Jessica Biel as Erin Hardesty, she's good as the final girl. She gets to do a lot at the end. So I like her. Jonathan Tucker as Morgan. He's apparently a hitchhiker that they picked up before this movie, and he's good. Jonathan Tucker's good as Morgan. And then you have Erica Lashton as Pepper. She's the other hitchhiker that they picked up. She's good. I like her. Then you have Eric Balfour as Kemper. He's very good. He's Aaron's boyfriend. And he's good. He's very good. He's basically the first one that gets killed by Leatherface. And Leatherface skins him alive to wear his face. So that's interesting. And it's interesting to note that this is the first movie where Leatherface is unmasked, and we see him without his mask on. There's a part when he's fixing his new mask that he takes his old mask off, and you see his face. And boy, oh boy, is his face dark. But, yeah, so you get to see Leatherface's face in the movie. David Dorfman plays Jedediah, not Jedediah Sawyer, if some people were wondering that. He plays the little boy of the Hewitts that eventually helps Jessica Biel escape from Leatherface. Arlie Ermey as Sheriff Hoyt. He's great in this movie. He seems nice at first, but then he turns evil. And so I like him. I like Arlie Ermey as the evil Sheriff Hoyt. Andrew Baranowski as Thomas Hewitt. That's Leatherface in this one. He's scary. He's very scary in the movie. He's very scary. She's good. I mean, she's good in the movie. But yeah, she's good. The teenage girl that they pick up in this movie, who basically kills herself, she's good. There's a really nice, cool, long shot where after the girl shoots herself in the mouth and basically blows a hole through her head, there's a cool long shot where the camera pans out from the back of her head, and that's a really cool shot. That's a cool long shot in this movie. I actually liked seeing that in the movie. As far as any other stuff goes, I think the kills in this movie are very well done. Of course, Kemper gets the first one when he gets hit in the back of the head, and he gets dragged to the storm cellar. There is the classic door slam in this movie. They do recreate that. I don't. Is it Andy? Yeah, Andy. Andy's death was cool, where basically Leatherface hangs him above a piano, and Erin's trying to get him down, and she can't, and she basically has to kill him. So that was pretty interesting. That was a pretty interesting kill. And then you have Morgan when they're at the place, and the slaughterhouse, and and he gets killed by a Leatherface. I like that. Yeah. I mean, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake, it's an okay remake. I don't hate it like a lot of people do. Maybe that's just me, but I do find some enjoyment in this movie. Yeah, I mean, Arlie Ermy. I keep pronouncing his name wrong. He's brutal as the sheriff. He gets some brutal scenes in this movie. And he meets his demise at the end when Aaron runs him over with his car. That's pretty interesting. And yeah. So overall, the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this is a fine remake. I enjoy it. I don't hate it like most people do. And I don't find this movie annoying or bad. So, yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 4 stars, I'm going to have to give the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre a 3.5 out of 4 stars for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. And that's my review of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. So next time on TCM Movie Review, I will talk about the second Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. And that also completes day 18 of 31 Days of Halloween. So I will see you all tomorrow for day 19 of 31 Days of Halloween. And guys, I'm sad to say, but we only have 2 more weeks left for 31 Days of Halloween. And then this is it. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll see you all tomorrow.